as far as the currency devaluations, I've been complaining about that for a long time. And I believe that we will all eventually, and probably very much sooner than a lot of people understand or think, we will be all at a level playing field. Because that's the only way it's fair. That's the only way that you can fairly compete in trade and other things.
I think we're very close on opening financial services and the currency stability deal, which is essentially an IMF deal.
This is intended to be a level playing field, whether you're MoneyGram or you're a bank or you're an online or you're PayPal. This is intended to be a level playing field.
There's a new rail created that's a blockchain rail that both bank and non-banks can participate in to settle transactions through a token. It's coming our way faster than we like, perhaps faster than the 5-year time frame you outlined.
The digitization of the plumbing and other aspects of our financial system, including payment transfers, etc., it's here.
This year.
It's here. It is here already.
Yeah, I see. It's here. Yeah, it is here.
The, what I would say, just the natural economic forces that it unleashes, taking fat out of the system, for lack of a better term, it's happening. Now we have to recognize that that's happening, recognize our mission, safety and soundness, investor protection, fair markets, and ensure that as that digitization takes place, we're being true to those principles. But we should not be fighting that digitization, because if we fight it, it will go around us.
What are you going to tell your grandchildren? What are you going to tell your children 20, 25 years from now? What did you do, Grandpa? What did you do, Grandma, during the greatest transformation of motherfucking wealth in the history of the world? What did you do other than sit on your fucking hands? What did you do to take advantage of the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the planet? What did you do? Not a fucking thing. That's what you're going to say.
Okay, so the guy that you're looking at right now, he's a doctor. He's a specialist in emotional diseases, okay?
Okay.
And his name is Dr. Daniel Aquino. He's a physiatric. He's not a psychiatrist. It's a physiatric. It is a medical specialty that deals with diagnosis of patients with disease disorders or injury that impair normal function for humans, for which they use physical means, like, for example, cold, heat, electricity, magnetism, phototherapy, use of light, sound, water, and drugs, among others. Dr. Daniel Aquino, he uses kinesiology. Kinesiology is the set of healing methods that used to restore normal movements of the human body through physical exercise, body massage, chiropractic, mental movement, hypnosis, biodecoding, biodeprogramming, among others. Dr. Daniel Aquino, both medicines are aimed at releasing emotions. Dr. Aquino is also releasing your emotions, the physical, and it helps you to heal mentally and physical, to have the possibility of being cured of their own roots. So he hits your roots. Why are you having cancer? Why are you having diabetes? Why are you having all these type of problems? He actually goes to the root.
Love it.
And a lot of the problems that we are caused and having all these diseases and everything is because your emotions. Didn't I told you that the cabal knows that you are an emotional person? That's why they're going to take advantage of you? Yes or no?
Absolutely, Ben.
See that?
Yeah.
So this guy is from the new elite and is going to be in my show next week. I don't know exactly what day. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. But once I got his information, I'm going to have an interview with a translator, because the man doesn't speak English, only Spanish.
Okay.
And you need to know about these things. You'll be able to speak to him personally, even though he doesn't speak English, because he will have his own translator. Okay?
Oh, beautiful. That's
And
awesome.
it doesn't charge that much. It's very cheap. Okay?
Okay.
And that's it. That's what I want you to know. His name is Dr. Daniel Aquino. Daniel Aquino. All right?
This is Ben. Yeah, this is good. I think that's why the Bible talks a lot about emotions and unforgiveness and bitterness and resentment, and it really causes your body to form disease.
Exactly. All right, guys. So now let's go to your intel. Welcome to Divine Intel. Today is Sunday, September the 12th, 2021. And we're going to start with a little joke. One thing that I love the most is racist jokes. Especially when they talk about Mexicans, Latinos, everywhere. I think we should be embracing jokes and not get offended. So if you could think you're going to get offended because the song is offended to you, please turn it off. You have the option to do that, okay? This is a very recognized character in the internet. They show a Latino puppet, a black puppet, and a white puppet. And it's all about making fun of each other. Right, Karen?
Yes.
So we're gonna play just a little, so you'll see what he's talking about. So it's gonna the song is called Black People. Let's see. All right.
The name of the next song is called Black People. Black people, they really love chicken. Black people, at the crib they always kicking. Black people, they wear really long shorts. I said black people, they're better than us at sports. Except for soccer. Black people, they can jump really high. Black people, but if they jump in the pool they'll die. Black people, they're very strong and very proud. I said black people, they sometimes talk really loud. So please don't discriminate because of their skin. It's already such a crazy, stupid world that we live in. Time is moving fast and the clock is ticking. So treat them equally and please, just let them eat their chicken.
Of course, Canada's better than your country. That's
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, that was so funny, man.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
All right, so let's go to these internet stuff that I've been talking about. Let's talk about this one here. The opposition in El Salvador, about 20 years ago, they burned the American flag and supported the 9/11. I'm supposed to put 9/11. I put 7/11. Oh man, I'm such a retard.
Or something that.
I think I was thinking about the beer I was going to buy. It's about the 9/11 attack. So the same people are now asking Biden to put restrictions on the current president of El Salvador. Yes, the same people who supported the 9/11, they are now asking for no Bitcoin. Listen to this. They are asking the government of Joe Biden, not Donald Trump. They're asking for Joe Biden to put restrictions on the Chivo wallet, the Bitcoin wallet. Yeah, they're doing it. They want to put restrictions on the Apple and Google Store.
Oh my goodness.
They want to put restrictions. They wanted to shut it down. I will tell you why the cabal doesn't want Bitcoin to go on in the next PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so let's go to the next PowerPoint presentation. Okay, welcome to your Divine Intel for today, Sunday, September the 12th, right?
It is, Ben, all day.
So we're going to talk about the next incoming crash. When things seem at the worst, we're all going to talk about two topics as Sunday is ending right now. So the two topics we're going to address are the following. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. Yep, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. And we're going to talk about the interview. That's it. For those who don't know anything about the interview is about the aliens and the humanity. That's the contact, the first contact. Although it hasn't been the first contact. but they're going to call it the first contact, okay? Because it was going to be general. The whole world will know it, okay?
Good.
All right. Can you speak loud? Because I can barely hear you.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right.
Yes, it's the interview with the extraterrestrials. That's what it is.
Okay, great. All right, so we're going to address the topic. All right, so let's talk about Bitcoin.
Okay.
So my question is, did I ever said that they are not going to remove Bitcoin?
Not as far as I know, Ben.
Exactamundo. Yes, their plan is to remove Bitcoin. That's their plan, not my plan. They want to remove Bitcoin, and like I told you in the last segment, I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Why they want to remove Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is decentralized. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized. All of them are decentralized. They do not belong to a central bank. I'm going to show you by proven facts that the elites are cabal and are new elites. But even in the new elites, we have left side and right side. Okay? They play a role as a cabal, and they also can play a role as a new elite. Did I make myself clear?
Yes.
So, the reason why they don't want Bitcoin, people, and any cryptocurrencies, because these are currencies that they cannot control. They want to control. They are looking for regularized cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin.
Okay.
Because they don't find any other way to control it. Okay? That's the reason why they want to remove Bitcoin. They say they want to remove it. How they gonna want to remove it? I'm gonna show you how. Okay?
Okay.
So it's not about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin just represents a way of payment system. It's not about Bitcoin. It is about the blockchain. The blockchain is the system where the Bitcoin runs, and most of the cryptocurrencies goes through it. It's a different way of internet that is more secure. The only problem the cabal has is the blockchain. They cannot control it. Anything can go there. They cannot know how much you have. They don't know how much you own, and they certainly don't know how much you have, how much you spent. Okay? That's the reason why they're going through to the agenda of removing Bitcoin and removing cryptocurrencies. It's called the purge. I talk about it, right?
Yes, we did a show.
We did a show about the purge, and it's coming. It's gonna come very soon. Watch what I'm telling you. The elites are already trying to remove Bitcoin. How do I know that the elites are trying to remove Bitcoin? By listening to the super rich. If we listen to the super rich, then you know that the super rich don't like Bitcoin, because it's a currency that they cannot control.
Exactly, like Dan.
You know? So here's the man that one of the new elites has spoke about it in early time, recently. His name is Dan Peña. He's a billionaire. And take a look how he expressed himself about Bitcoin.
Why no Bitcoins and why no cryptocurrency?
Well, Bitcoins, I called the top of the market in December 2017 when it was $19,600. I said, if you have Bitcoin, sell half, keep half. This is the top. Nobody listened to me. If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, and you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
One day.
In a microsecond, whoop, like that.
Okay? So he told us two things. He told us that Bitcoin will go whoop in a second. They know that they're going to release who's behind Bitcoin, because nobody knows who's behind Bitcoin. Do I know who's behind Bitcoin? Yes, I do. I know. But I cannot tell you who it is. Okay?
A mystery, Ben.
A mystery that needs to be kept in secret. But there's a reason and logic why it's being kept in secret. It's a reason and logic that they've been keeping the name or the entity behind Bitcoin.
Okay.
Okay? When the time is right, I will let you know. But right now, it's not the time right. It's not. Now, once again, it's only one guy that doesn't like Bitcoin? No. There's not one guy. There's many people, super rich, that don't like Bitcoin. Because they have billions and billions of dollars invested in controlling the currencies. One of them, his name is
Why no Bitcoin?
Tesla. He came out with the trashing Bitcoin because he was getting too much energy by farming Bitcoin. Because when you farm Bitcoin, it takes too much energy, right?
Okay.
Too much electricity, isn't it? Karen,
Mm-hmm.
do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard you say that before, Ben. Yes.
So the reason they want against Bitcoin, they're using a lot of reasons. One of them is because in order to farm, to generate Bitcoin, you need to get a lot of energy, resources, electricity.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why the new elite, they follow me to El Salvador, where I went back after 42 years. When I went back to El Salvador 42 years with my best friend, I left my best friend with another friend in El Salvador just eating seafood fish in the beautiful beaches of El Salvador. I walked towards the beach just to wet my feet, and one guy came up to me out of nothing. He just came up to me, looked at me, he goes, "How you doing, Benny?" I look at him and I said, "What the fuck are you? How do you know my name?" Like that. He looked at me, he laughed, he said, "Don't worry about it, I'm just a member of the new elite." And I said, "Okay, so what do you want?" I said, "We've been following you. Don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to you. But we have an agenda in El Salvador. We have chosen El Salvador to be the example around the world." And I was wondering, what do you mean, the example around the world? And they said, "Don't you remember we told you about Bukele, that he was going to be the best president of the world?" And back then, 2019, Bukele was not even a president, people. And I said, "Yes, I remember that." Well, we are going to set El Salvador as an example of the whole world. And then, boom. A month after I left El Salvador, came back to the United States, they convert a little town in El Salvador into use it with Bitcoin. They convert a cashless society in that little town in El Salvador. They bring Nayib Bukele to become the president and making the most popular president in the world. About every single president minister of the superpowers around the world. The most popular president that is going against the cabal and the control of the currencies, control of the central banks. The first country to ever go against the cabal, El Salvador. So after I did that, I found out that I was shocked because I never thought my country was going to become an example. The agenda against Bitcoin will have the following. What you need to know is that the cabal does not want cryptocurrency for their bankster agenda. I already told you why, right, Karen?
Yep, that's right.
They want to control payment systems. And why say system in plural? Because Bitcoin is not the only payment system. We got XRP payment system. We got Ethereum. Ethereum runs in another type of blockchain. It's not the same blockchain. It has its own layer. We got SLM and many more. That's why they want to control the payment systems. They are losing their control over humanity. Do you understand that, Karen?
I do, Ben.
So they cannot control cryptocurrencies. They cannot control cryptocurrency, but they do not belong to them. Okay? So there is a reason why they want to implement digital currencies. Who wants to implement digital currencies, Karen?
Central banks.
The central banks. That's the reason why we see the super rich going against Bitcoin. Just one opinion from the super rich, we saw what happened to Bitcoin. Yes or no, Karen?
Oh, yes.
It went down. It collapsed. It collapsed. And why it collapsed? Why it was so profound, the opinion of an idiot, for Bitcoin to collapse? Explain me that, Karen. If you can explain it to me.
Well, I would say, but my guess, Ben, is that people follow people that are wealthy, and they have the control over what's going on.
No. The reason why it collapsed is because it touches exactly what Bitcoin supports.
Okay.
What does Bitcoin super value depends on? That's the question. Do you know what?
No.
What it is?
I don't.
What Bitcoin values, the value of whatever value is right now, what does it depend on? It depends on trust.
Okay. Or demand.
It depends on trust. Trust. That's the number one thing. Depends on trust, people.
Yep.
It depends on trust. If you do not understand that, please ask me the question again. I will explain it to you. But it depends on trust. That's why they're hurting trust on Bitcoin. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
Okay?
Makes sense.
All right, so let me just go over here. Now, those people who talk trash about Bitcoin, they come from central banks. They have business in central bank. Okay? And remember this. Remember what I told you. That the elites want to raise up Bitcoin up to $100,000. That's up to $100,000 by the end of this year. That's what they told me. Okay? When I asked them, does that mean we're going to be higher than $100,000? They never asked to me. They never answered to me. Do you understand that?
Yes.
They never answered to me. I don't know if they want to let it go higher than 100,000. They might actually let it go 100,000, 200, 500. They might. But I doubt, because they say nothing. They may actually just let it go to $100,000 and drop it. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, that's a suddenly right there, Ben.
Okay? So,
yeah.
We don't know if they're going to let it go higher. They may let it go up to $100,000 and then drop it. How do I know that they are about to drop Bitcoin? Let's go back again to El Salvador. If the Biden administration, which is a puppet from the cabal, and their intentions for the United States just to put El Salvador in restrictions, because the people of El Salvador have decided to re-elect the same president who's going against their agenda, who's going against the corruption, and Biden support corruption because he said it that he wants to put restrictions against El Salvador through Kamala Harris. Just because the people of El Salvador have decided to make him again a president. If they want to prevent people to download their wallet for Bitcoin, it goes against the agenda of the cabal. That is why right now the agenda to drop Bitcoin is higher than ever. If they cannot do this, they will try to kill Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the currency right now in El Salvador. If they can drop Bitcoin, they can actually destroy the economy of El Salvador. Did I make myself clear?
Very clear.
But God is in control. I will tell you what's going to happen.
What?
Okay? I will tell you what's going to happen. Do you understand everything I'm saying?
Yeah, this is getting interesting. It's a battle, Ben.
Yes. Remember this. They need to kill the trust in order to replace it. What are they going to replace it? Who's going to replace the king? Who's going to replace Bitcoin? Karen?
I believe it's XRP, isn't it?
Yes. But you see, even if they try to drop the main source of the second payment system in El Salvador, Bitcoin, they can switch into cryptocurrencies and let people decide which cryptocurrencies they want to use the most.
That's a good idea.
Okay? So they have a B plan. But they know, listen to me, the new elite knows that the cabal will try to destroy Bitcoin. I talk about it removing Bitcoin through the purge. I talk about removing many cryptocurrencies. Up to they might actually leave us with 4 types of private cryptocurrencies. Private cryptocurrencies. Mm-hmm. Your favorite cryptocurrencies may actually stop in the market. I'm telling you, I know it's hard for you to believe, but I'm just warning you. When's this going to happen? In the future. The big purchase is going to happen in the future. But right now, they're going to concentrate on the daddy. Who's the daddy right now?
Bitcoin.
That's right. Are they going to succeed? We don't know. I'm just letting you know that their agenda. Mm-hmm. We already know that they want to remove Bitcoin because you see the super rich talking about it. It goes again, they're going to lose a lot of millions. Well, let me tell you something. Do you know what entity in El Salvador have lost $400 million because of this change?
What is it?
Western Union.
Really?
Yes. Western Union used to get $400 million by the Salvadorians sending money from the United States to El Salvador. Western Union lost $400 million because now Salvadorians are going to be able to send money to their families without paying a penny of fees.
Oh, amazing.
And the Salvadorians can actually take their wallet in their phones to the bank and get cash without a fee to the banks and get their money in cash if they want to. And why I say if they want to? Because they still have Bitcoin and they can pay anything and buy anything through Bitcoin. And many stores in El Salvador are receiving Bitcoin. So they do not need a cash money.
Ooh, this is a battle, Ben.
Okay? Because it's a battle. It's a migration from paper currency to digital or cryptocurrencies to a cashless society. Okay? That's why they're doing this. And they want to prevent it because cryptocurrencies, they're not controlled by the central bank. So the central bank will want to implement their own digital currency. They want to implement their own digital currency. Some banks will come out with their own digital currency. As a matter of fact, XRP was designed by bankers. Designed by bankers, made for the bankers. Did I say that? Yes or no?
Yes, you did.
So XRP more likely will be adopted by bankers. Okay? But countries and central banks will try to come out with their own digital currency. The dollar will have their own digital currency. Canada will have their own digital currency. Every single country in the world will come out with their own cryptocurrency, including Iraq. Iraq will implement their own digital currency. Please pay attention, people. Do not blame me for not telling you this. Iraq will come out with their own digital currency. When they come out with their own digital currency, they will put their own digital currency against their own paper currency in a competition. And their paper currency will have all the demand and supply they need to raise the value of the paper dinar. Did I make myself clear?
That's what we're waiting for, Ben. That's exactly what we're
Competition, currency war. That's what we're waiting for. Currency war.
Exactly.
The dinar will never, listen to me, gurus, and your bullshit. The dinar will never revalue because you have a magic wand, a magic wand. You're not gonna get it up. I'm sorry. The dinar will never revalue because you have a magic wand or because your family dragon or your white hats, of your aliens, of your sources. You're an idiot and the whole world knows about it. All the gurus are full of you know what. If you follow gurus, you follow stupidity. And stupidity, there's no fix for that. There's no cure for stupidity. The only way cryptocurrencies, along with paper currencies, will go to the roof is through trading. How the economy works. The economy works because paper currency trade in pairs with the dollar. Yes or no?
That's right, Ben.
So if the dollar goes digital, so will everybody else. But before they all go digital, they will test the demand of the paper currencies around the world. And every single paper currency will need to be backed by real value. Real value. Not based on trust, because that's fiat. It's fiat. Real value comes with real stuff, real money.
Resources, right?
Resources. So countries will come out with their real value. What is the real value? Natural resources. Oil, diamonds, silver, gold, etc., even beans, even rice. They will justify the value of their natural resources, back their own currencies, and then we will see the big currency reset. Did I make myself clear?
Very clear. That's awesome.
Okay? So that's how it works. So, XRP is said to be the replacement of Bitcoin. They may not even remove Bitcoin, guys. They may not even remove Bitcoin. But once Ripple is been out to the market, released from the jail, the prison, it will replace Bitcoin. It will be the new king. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, I believe it's in court right now, Ben, at the Supreme Court, isn't it?
Yes. So you can hear all the bullshit, but unless this coin is out in the market, don't believe anything. Don't believe anything that you hear about it. I'm on the record. I told you, and I'm gonna keep telling you. If you believe that Ripple will go free this month, you are a retard. It's not gonna happen yet. I know many of you don't like me. I just watched some video that somebody sent me from Johnny from Courtesy 235.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally understand why people don't like me. I totally understand that the same people are attacking me. They're my trolls. The same trolls that attack me in English and in Spanish. But you see, there's a reason why people don't like me. It's because these people, they just don't want nobody to touch them in their comfort zone.
Exactly.
They want to believe this, and they truly believe that this is something that they're gonna come out with. It's not gonna happen, my retard friend. I'm sorry, but there gotta be a moment that you need to snap out of it and stop being a retard. I'm sorry. I really apologize for that. But if I do not offend you by calling you a retard, I will not be able to force you to think. Did I make myself clear?
Very clear.
That's why I call and insult people, because it's an insane. In the line, it's an insane. You cannot even give your own opinion and then attack those people. I never attack people based on their opinions. I attack people based on two things. Based on what they talk about me, or based on their false information. And when they actually say false information, I don't mention their name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. But you know who I'm talking about. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't like me. It doesn't matter. Facts don't care about your feelings. How many times I have said it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, now let's talk about the interview. We already talked about Bitcoin. They are set to down Bitcoin in the next few months. A review on what I just told you in the intel. They want to destroy Bitcoin. How they gonna destroy Bitcoin? Killing the trust from the people.
Mm-hmm.
If they can kill the trust from the people, they can kill Bitcoin. Did I make myself clear?
And if the rich don't trust it, Ben, then the followers don't trust it
Mm-hmm.
either.
That's why there's a big difference between the gurus and me. I do not follow the dragon family, because there is no such a thing as a dragon family. I do not follow elders from the Narland, because the only elder I believe are the elder of God. That's only elder I believe. I have one elder. He gives my prayer every single day when I go. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's the only elder I believe. The rest of the elders are idiots. They're liars. I don't believe in your aliens, because your aliens are full of crap. They don't care about the way you want to be rich. They really don't care about that. They're not doing for you to become rich. Do they have an entity called the Earth Alliance? Is there an Earth Alliance, Karen?
Yes, there is, Ben. Absolutely.
And it's part human and part aliens. They're going to bring us to the new financial system. But that's one thing they want to do. They want to bring us to the new financial system. Another thing is for them to make you rich. What they going to get out for making you rich, you idiot?
Exactly.
What they going to get out of it? Nothing. They want to make it fair for everybody. Do you understand, idiot? And if you have the freedom to thrive, then you're going to become rich. But many idiots are coming to me, oh, God, thanks to the aliens and to whatever they're talking about it, oh, I'm going to be rich. No. In Benny and the Jets, we do not praise aliens. We do not praise the family dragon. We do not praise anybody. We do not praise Johnny. We do not praise Benny Wilson. We do not praise Karen. We do not praise no one. Who do we praise, Karen?
The Lord Almighty, Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
There you go. Did I make myself clear? We don't praise anything. We know who is between this process, and we know who's involved with it. Okay? We need to let you know who's involved with it. But ultimately, we're not following them. We are following the promise of God. So let's do some little review. Did I ever say that the interview will be done between governments and the aliens?
No, Ben, I think they tried.
Exactly. They already tried and they failed. For the last 50 years, they try and they fail because governments don't want you to know. And why they don't want you to know? Because the moment that they want you to know that there is another civilization up there, an organization called the Intergalactic Confederation, then you will ask them, why did you never told us? We could be free as a human being with no illnesses, thriving to become more prosper. Everybody will be able to do whatever they want to do. That's why they don't want you to know about this. So the next interview between aliens will be aliens and humanity. Do you want me to prove you that?
Yes.
There is a code called the MORSE code. The MORSE code is an international protocol to communicate. It's being used through lights between ships overseas. When the ship is all very like in a long distance, maybe 1,000 miles away, but you can barely see the oil ship in the sea. They use these lights to communicate with those ships.
To guide them, there's lighthouses too that use Morse code.
They use it for everything to communicate. It's like Morse. It's Morse, right? It's a Morse. Sometimes they actually use Morse in touching. Tick, 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 tick. And it goes out there, right?
That's right.
Okay, but they still using this light code, people. Believe it or not, they're not using the cell phone because the cell phone, actually the signal can actually be lost already, or sometimes they don't even have communication with the other chips. So they need to come out with this one. So why is this information important for all of you? Because the aliens knows about this a long time ago. They actually invented. Do you know that?
I never would have
guessed. They gave it to humanity, yes, so they can communicate through lights. So let me show you what it's like. These are the international Morse code. Every light and the long light represents a letter. In this case, it's Russian. Alpha, short light, long light. That's Alpha. Bravo, long light, 3 short lights. Charlie, long light, short light, long light, short light. Delta, long life, 2 shorts. Echo, short light. Okay? So that's how the Morse code works with lights. Do you get the information right? Do you understand that? Yes or no?
It's very clear, Ben. That's really good.
All right. So why is this information important? Because they're trying to get the attention from humanity. From where?
The sky?
Nope.
The moon?
First of all, before I tell you this, you need to understand that even in the airplanes, they have lights. And those lights display the captain between captains and other airplanes in the air. They identify themselves by using light signals. Do you know that?
I never knew that, Ben.
Yeah. Instead of calling themselves into communications, they using light signals to communicate between airplanes. It's a type of Morse code.
Awesome.
And UFOs using the same lights. Did you know that?
I never knew that.
Okay, those are how they surf the space. They surf the space because they know already it's a universal way to communicate through lights. Yeah. And this is why the aliens are communicating to humanity right now. 3 days ago, this video came out, it went viral. Lights on the moon. Please pay attention. See those the flashlights in the moon?
I'm not seeing them, Ben. Oh, yeah.
So first off, when we review this video, we want to thank the Hidden Underbelly 2.0 for allowing us permission from the person who shot it, an amateur astronomer who was able to capture these multi-lights captured on the lunar surface in different regions of the area. Is this some kind of communication of bases on the moon itself? This is spectacular stuff. We're not seeing any kind of manipulation of the video. What we're looking at, in my opinion, is legitimate. The question is, where is the source of these lights coming from? We have multiple sources as it appears across the surface. Is this, again, some kind of communication, Brent?
Yeah, not an expert in Morse code, but I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there on Third Phase that know exactly what that is. If you see any message in this, let us know. I'd love to see that in the comments. I like the way you can see the pan and these flashy lights right there. You saw that, and it keeps repeating this signal, if that's what it is. Could this be a special effect? Somebody brought this in and took it to After Effects and created this. I'm leaning towards not that being the case. What we're looking at is legitimate, and I'm glad that the Hidden Underbelly got this for us. Are there bases on the moon? I believe so. Have we been to the moon? Oh, yes, we have. And are we having bases there and doing operations? That's a big possibility. And this looks like it is.
Absolutely. As we're looking at this second angle, and we're going to be sharing the original link below, so you can take a look at it for yourself. these luminous bright lights pulsating are very, very bright. I don't think this is some kind of reflection off a crater from the sun. No, there's some kind of, again, in my opinion, some communication going on here between possible bases on the moon. Well, this is big speculation, but wow, look at this video. This is evidence right here.
Okay. How do you like that, Karen?
Oh, that's amazing, Ben. Look at all the lights. So, like, it looks inhabited.
All right. So those are. Ask yourself a question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What better place will you need to call the attention of humanity?
The sky.
Excuse me? The sky? No. I'll tell you why. You can be in the sky and you only part of the population will see you. Not or the whole world.
Got it.
The best place to call the attention of humanity is the satellite. What is our satellite, Karen?
The satellites. Yeah.
What is the satellite? What the satellite of the Earth? What is it?
The moon.
The moon is the satellite of Earth. What better place to show the world we are here? We want your attention. The moon. And how do they know that humanity will see their lights? Because they know they are watching the moon. We are watching the moon every day.
Yes.
And now it's all over the news. What's going to be next? What's going to be next? I'm going to tell you what's going to be next. During a war event, listen to this. During a war event in a stadium, through all the hundreds of thousands of people in that stadium, when it been broadcast all over the world, they are going to show up.
Oh.
And then the panic and the chaos will begin.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen. Okay? That's going to happen. Simple as that.
Timing then? Do you have a timing? Or?
I don't know the timing, but the World Cup is coming next year.
Okay.
Okay? So this was your Divine Intel for free. I want to thank everybody for your support. And the slamming of the door in the back of my head. And I also want to thank everybody who support me with your membership. And if you're not in my membership or my Patreon, this is your link. I'm going to leave the link underneath this video. And where you can actually see my videos in my Telegram. And if you want to be on my Telegram, you can...
You can view. You know, Ben, we have a live chat tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Yes, and thank you for the slamming.
Telegram channel.
Thank you for the slamming. Shit. Anyway. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much. That's what I have to put out. I need to get my own studio so I won't be bothered by idiots.
It's okay.
All right. So thank you so much, guys, for your attention. God bless each of us. If you want to be in my Telegram meeting tomorrow morning, all you got to do is click on the link underneath this video. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Is it going to be 11? Yes, I think it's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time.
2 p.m. Eastern time.
2 p.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays only.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Karen.
No problem.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you. God keep you. And I see you next time.